I am back. Do this grinding thing again. Just gotta keep plugging away at it. But first, I need to make sure I have this working. Okay. Should be. I don't know if it is. Maybe. Alright. Let's get this party started. Yeah, let's do the 10 bucks. Might as well, since I have these. Fun times. Let's see here. Don't really need that, but whatever. Okay. Let's get to it. I really need to get to 2000 mastery for life skilling. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know why I'm even killing these ones here. Those ones I do need. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, seriously? Come on. Alright. There we go. That's better. Gonna go up to the main rotation spot. I'm doing that this week. And then I'll change spots again till I get it. You know, just to kind of keep it fresh and not overly repetitive. There we go. Made it. I don't think anyone's here, so make it easier on myself. At some point, I do need to grind orcs or anywhere else to get to level 63. That is on my plans of things to do. But right now I want to finish the map piece, and then I want to get the compass, and obviously down the line the merchant ring. But that's gonna, I need a lot more AP for that. Like a lot when we get it. So I got time. The counter? Yeah, I can turn that on. Give me a sec. Well, it's not gonna be fresh because I have a bunch in there already. But I'll still turn it on for you. Yeah, see, I have a bunch in here already. There you go. Yeah, I'm not grinding for money, so it's not like I really care. I mean, it's a byproduct at this point, so the more I get, the better. But I would just go grind somewhere else. Why? I turned that off. I know I did. I even locked it. Oh. Oh, I can easily. Just don't know when I want to do that. No, I have music playing in the background. Even if I could stream it, it would be copyrighted, so not going to be doing that. I prefer not to break laws. It's the large lava two cars I need. But everything else, you know, drops other stuff too, so no big deal for me. What the hell? He actually spawned? Dude, they need to update his, like, loot tables. I mean, gold bars? Come on. Give us something worth it, you know? Just have them drop like 5 cappers or something along with the gold bars. Like, you're automatically going to get like 5 cappers or something. I mean, that's worth it. Everyone needs those. And if you don't, that's like what, 15 million on console? At the moment, listening to Final Fantasy 14 music. Mostly boss themes. Maybe. I just really like how they do the music. There's a lot of effort into that. My favorite raid there would be probably the Copy Factory. I like that one a lot. Or Algaia? I can never pronounce that right. The last boss in there. I think that one's a lot of fun. I usually just grind for like an hour to 2 hours, somewhere between there, and then that's it. Don't really have all the time in the world. Yeah, 8 months. Grind for like an hour or two and get back to it, you know? Back to work. Gotta grind my life out too, you know? Pay to win? So, here's my stance on it. I really don't care if something's pay to win or not. For the simple fact that I don't have 10 hours, 12 hours a day to play a video game. You know, I'm in a different stage of my life. I'm 39. I'm a millennial. So yeah, I did grow up on MMOs, and I started playing also online in '98, and been playing MMOs ever since. But I grind my life away for disposable income. I have mortgages to pay. I have kids. I have a lot of shit I have to pay for. So I don't have time to grind all the time, to make money, to upgrade my gear, stuff like that. So if I want to, and so choose to, I could throw like $3,000-4,000 at a game if I really wanted to, which, I'm not going to, but if I want to, I can do that. Because I'm just trading my time working for in-game. Because I can't be in-game the amount of time I'm working. Hope that helps. Well, life isn't fair, and it'll never be fair. So then that just tells me, the person that keeps saying it's not fair, you just need to level up. You need to find your attribute stat and grind those out and get better at it. I don't need the chat on and stuff, and my quest trackers and stuff like that while I'm grinding. It just gets in the way. It makes the screen look extremely cluttered, and I hate it. I can't remember the person's name. I think it was Megan something, but the song's called Numb. That's what's currently in my ears. There's a lot of different rotations. RNG is still RNG though. I mean, you could be in the most optimal one, never get a drop, and then be in the worst one and get a first shot. You never know. RNG is fun. Yeah, once that counter gets to like 4,000, that's when I'm gonna start dumping it. Unless I can start now. Might be able to. Let's see. What we got here. Where the hell are you running from? Alright. Yeah, I can start dumping them now. Yeah, see, I'm at 102. How did I put it? That's why I say, like, grinding here isn't, like, really optimal for your time. But it's one of the better spots for the map pieces. Like, Helix is alright, but you end up with more here. More money. So I wouldn't say it's bad at all. Because you're going for something else, Like I said, the money is just a byproduct at the moment. Oh yeah, I would love to see a lot of changes to the game, you know? Like, I'm not, why do they keep calling me? Whatever. One of the things I would love to see, I'm not even a PvPer, but them to add more stuff for PvPers. Like, you know, they have Red Battlefield. It's cool, but it's the only mode. Like, add some more. Add some other ones, like capture the flag or zone control. You know, those are pretty basic, standard. I think that would be a welcome addition. They'd probably like that. And it might even get people that don't PvP to you know, partake in that. Well, they'd have to figure out, you know, what skills would immediately drop the flag. Like, some skills would just be really, like, you'd probably just give it to a berserker and run it. That's not working. Let me see something here. What the hell's going on? There we go. I don't know why that happened. Hopefully, at some point, they will address that and start adding some more stuff for PvPers. I do feel bad for them. I mean, this game is tailored around that, but there's more PvEers and life skillers. Yeah, the Marnie's Realm was a really good addition. That was very much needed. Because sometimes, you know, like, I don't have a whole lot of time to play. I play on lunch, so there's a lot less people online. But when you log in on a Friday evening, right? Let's say you only have like an hour to play. You can go out on a date. You know, you're gonna take your wife out, or you know, whatever you're gonna do. You have an hour. You get there. You start 2 minutes in, and it's duel for spot, or you just start getting attacked by someone else. Like, that's not fun. That just makes you not want to play. So the Marnie's Realm really helps alleviate a lot of that. Let people grind in peace. Which I think they should just make it for like the week, right? You get 7 hours a week. So you can use it all up in one day, or you can use 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, because everyone's schedules are different. That would be a really good quality of life change to the Marnies. And it resets every, what, Tuesday or something like that? That would be really nice. So that way, if you only have, like, you know, 3 hours on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, you could go through 6 hours, because you don't really have much time on the weekdays. Let's say you only have like 30 minutes to an hour to play during the week. That would give you right there. You really wouldn't have to worry too much about it. Well, World PvP is just kind of a joke. I mean, it does nothing. It's all like on an alt account, right? On Xbox version. 4,000 of those, what are they? can't remember what they're called. Hold on. Let me show you too. The oops. What do they call it? These things, right? The Elion's Blessing. 4,000 of them, and being guildless, you just raise right away. And just keep doing it over and over and over. And they're like, oh, that's griefing. It's like, no, that's the way that person chooses the PvP. It's not griefing, because they were there first. They're just fighting back the best way they know how. So either, A, you're going to have to grind on top of them, or B, you're going to have to somehow figure out how to leave and go to a different server. Whoever has the more willpower will win. But when you have so many of those, it doesn't matter. And you're guildless, it's not like they can declare war against your guild. So it's actually, you know, it's a different way to PvP, and a lot of people don't like that, but it's a way to do it. I'm not saying who does it. It ain't me. I'm not saying who does that kind of stuff, but the person that I'm talking about does do that. And no, they're not in my guild. You know, I kind of like those treasury luxury boxes. Opened a bunch of them. Got like 300 mil. And a bunch of stones that I needed. Well, the hards and sharps, I have a bunch of black gems. So I do need those. A lot of people get mad when they get those, but you know, I turn that into 10 mil easy. Doesn't sound like much. It's like $10. You know. I'm working on writing out a video about MMOs, so I will be doing a video on it. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like, I've already written some of it out. Like, I know like what I'm gonna do. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm not afraid of making videos or anything. Yeah, just like being excited about it, you know. People will either like it or they'll hate it. They'll agree, they'll disagree, they'll have criticisms, they might not even have criticisms, they might just like try to flame you. It's all normal. I've dealt with that for years. You know, I've been in sales, like I'm used to that. It's like, okay, and try to say something a little bit more intuitive, a little more clever, something I haven't heard before. Stuff like that. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. People always say, "Oh, stream on Twitch, you'll grow." It's like, I'm not trying to like. I stream my experiences. That's it. Like I did that when it was okay with a client of mine. I streamed the whole thing on TikTok, just so other people could see how I operate. You know, no actual information was out, like, you know, Social Security, driver's license, all that stuff. We weren't talking about that part. They already did the application. I was just going through the motions of what was coming up next, what they need to do, what they should be prepared to do, and the questions that they were asking, so people could see what it's like to be a first-time homebuyer. Instead of me just saying, "Oh, this is how it is." No, have a real person there. And she filmed it too, so it was great. Oh shit, I don't know why I just did that. Right? Well, how often do they do that? No, I think Black Desert does a really good job with a lot of it, but I also think that they're kind of out of tune with the Western region, but it is their game, and they're not from the Western region, so it is what it is when it comes down to that. But it's just kind of like one of those things where you either voice your opinion about it and hopefully it gets heard, or just nut up and shut up. Oh yeah, there's tons of drama on. Dude, there's the drama like in any MMO is just unreal. It's just people are dumb. That's all I have to say. People are just dumb. Dude, there's drama all the time, like in any MMO. It doesn't even have to be an MMO. Like, look at Destiny 2. There's drama, like, all the time. And it's always over PvP. Always. It's kind of like when you're at a concert, who starts the fight? The dude smoking weed or the dude that's been drinking? It's like PvE players are weed smokers and PvPers are alcoholics. Who's starting the fight? You know, it's kind of like that. Uh-huh. No, not all PvPers are like that. Some of them are really nice. They just like playing PvP in like they don't like world PvP. They like structured PvP. You know, there's some that only like world PvP. There's some, you know, it just depends on the person. Everyone's different. Yeah, not everyone's gonna agree with that. No, I have a lot of the stuff locked out right now. No, I have a meeting at 2 anyway, so works for me. Good. Weird. I don't know. Been doing it for a very long time, so I guess it just comes natural. No, like what I'll do is I'll just run the tent buff once a day with added drop rate or drop chance. Excuse me. Other than that, if I do a second hour, I won't run the tent. It's like a silver thing. That's pretty much all it is. Like, it's worth it if your item drops during having it up. It's not worth it when it doesn't drop. I mean, it's only 50%, so depending on what your drop chance is, it really doesn't do much. It's like enchanting, right? If it's 4.85%, and then the next tier is 4.89%, it's really not that much. Oh, I know. Like discoverability, if that's what you're looking for, market. You gotta market yourself. Like no one else is gonna do it for you. Yeah, whether it's streaming or your business, you gotta market. I do have like a set gaming friends. Like right now we're playing Conan Exiles, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, like I was surprised. I wouldn't suggest playing it unless you have a group of friends to play it with. It's actually fun. Yeah, I just wish there was like more stuff we could do with these black like crystals, black magic crystals. Like I know like who needs to use it, but people that are done with it, there's really nothing else we can do with them. Like except for hoard them, I guess, until we need them again. Oh, BDO is definitely not for someone that needs self or instant gratification. If you need that, then this game is not for you. Unless you got a big wallet. Oh god, no. The gamer diet? Hell no. Hell no. I like to eat real food. So, I like to cook. But I don't want my kids to eat crap, you know? Oh boy. Damn, I've already been doing this for like 40 minutes. Jesus. I don't know. It's difficult to stream for long periods of time, but I don't like streaming for long periods of time. I don't see how that helps if you're not doing all the other things you need to do. Like just spamming it in chat. Like that's not enough. Nah, it's because the game knows what I'm doing. That's why it's not dropping. It's when I first started and I was doing a quest series, that's when it dropped. One of them, at least. So I didn't know what it was, so I kept it. Like that's the thing. Like if you don't know what something is when you first start, don't throw it away. No, that didn't work. Then check here in a second. Let's do it for him. Kill that thing. Okay. Dump some more in here. Here, let's dump a bunch of maps. Yeah, it helps keep it clean. Oh yeah, like there's always gonna be self-proclaimed gurus in anything you're doing. I know a lot about the game, but I'm not like the best at the game. I would never claim that. It's not a title I would even want. Jesus, guys. I put lunch up, and now it's like, whenever I put my lunch stuff up, that's when they're always wanting to ask questions. Hey, are you busy? What does it say? I don't work during lunch. It doesn't happen. Unless I have a file funding and there's a problem, then I will. Because, you know, that's money that I want. Oh, I wish it would stack more than like up to 3 pieces. We would go to like orcs, you know, 9, 13. Probably like Aukman, 20. No, it would be too powerful then if it was like that. All those Agris coins I used at orcs. Okay. Turn down my phone more. Little too much. Alright, it's funny because like if you try to bug somebody on their lunch, they get pissed, but yet they'll do it to you. It's all about benefiting yourself. I know how how most people are. They don't. If it doesn't help them, then they don't care. As soon as it affects them, that's when they end up caring. Rock. Oh, I would love to get the remastered version. But I think they'd need to get rid of the old gen support in order to make it work. I mean, they're not even that expensive. I got 2 of them for $3.99 and the disc one for $4.99. So I don't know why people keep saying they're so expensive. I have a lot of scrolls, that's why I just run them that way. Because there's always something new and shiny to go after. No, play the game the way you want to play it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's like that thing, working hard or hardly working. So annoying. Like, well, what do you think? Oh, well, it definitely is what it is. It's absolutely insane. Well, the world is a shit show. Like, it's been that way for quite some time. It's the same thing. It always comes down to one thing. Money. So okay, so that depends on what you define as being successful in your life. Having a home, having a car, not living paycheck to paycheck, really depends on what your definition of being successful is. Waking up every day, going to a job that you absolutely love, it's really not a job, it's more like a hobby. That's pretty damn successful. Oops. One hour ain't too bad. I mean, I do need the Caphras, so that's working out. Sure, I could go somewhere else and get a ton more, but this will work for now. Yeah, it's good to take breaks from games. You know, play something new. You don't have to play the same game over and over and over every day. You know, the object of fear, FOMO, fear of missing out. No, I hate yawning. But like the fear of missing out from playing Black Desert, you shouldn't have that fear at all. No FOMO. Play at your own pace. Well, what do you do once you have the best gear? What's your objective after that? Enjoy the journey, not the destination, my friend. Yeah, we're supposed to have an electrical storm here. It's very, very odd. How do you get your friend to play? So, if they've played other MMOs, probably Theme Park. If they've never played a sandbox type of MMO before, they most likely won't like it. Because the first question is going to be, where's all the dungeons at? And you're going to be like, well, there's a couple of them, but you're not going to do them right away. You can do the first one on seasons. Like, you know, maybe after like 10, 15 hours. Well, if it's the first time playing, probably maybe after the first month. You know, getting their Tavala gear to pen and stuff. And then that's going to turn them off. They'll be like, I hate this enchanting. It's like, well, either that or you start raiding and never getting the drop you need and you're locked out once a week. So they're going to have a lot of questions when it comes to the game. Oh, you're going to need to do a lot of hand holding till they understand it. Like the first thing I always tell people when you start the game, get familiar with the UI. Like, you know, like before you even get to Belia, make sure you've been opening the, you know, using, going into the user interface and learning it, how to get to different items, how to change your bars if you need to, you know, learn all that stuff, because that's going to make the game 10 times better once you know that. When you know how to get to the map a different way, like there's 2 ways to do it, you find which way is comfortable. Like your inventory, there's other ways to get to it. Right? My wheel doesn't have inventory, it just has stuff that I normally use. The fairy's on there just for, like, you know, my nightlight. Oh yeah, I get people telling me how to play the game all the time. I think it's hilarious. It's like, no, I'm gonna play it the way I want. You have fun doing you, dude. You have fun doing you, boo. Like, oh, you're playing the game wrong. It's like, dude, it's a sandbox. There's no wrong way to play it. No, it's because they probably don't have anything else to do in their life, so they want to impose their thoughts and beliefs onto you. Yeah, it's more annoying than anything else, but they think they're right. Well, those are the type of people that will not have discussions about things. It's either their way or no way. And you need to be able to have discussions and thoughtful conversation in order to progress and move forward in anything. And it's just sad that a lot of people won't even take the time to do that. I mean, it's just a video game. If you can't even do that in a video game, how are you supposed to do it in your real life? It just doesn't make sense, you know? No, the people that are really loud and vocal, that are always constantly like, you know, like, I'm better than you, you suck. Those are usually the people that really do suck. They just are keyboard warriors. It's like that in every game. I had some guy start saying that to me in Destiny 2 because I either use a sniper with a hand cannon, or I use Cerberus auto rifle with a scout rifle, and that's what I was using. I know Cerberus is like, no one uses it because it's like too heavy RNG, and I don't know. The guy was complaining that I killed him when he should have killed me, and it's like, no, dude. Cerberus, unless you're running chaperone, can kill you before you get in range with your shotgun. Because the closer you get to me while I'm holding down R2, it's just going to blow you up. Like, fair and square. Like, when RNG is on my side. If it's not, then you're going to kill me. But RNG was on my side. And it was beautiful. And then he started telling me I was ruining his KD. It's like, that's not my problem. Like, and it wasn't even competitive. It was in 6v6. Like, who cares? Just have fun. It's just, I don't know. People are... People just are... people. There's things I want to say, but there's preschool toys around. Because I can't say, because there's preschool toys around. Well, where did he appear at? Not too bad. Still kind of crappy, but not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna return to my horse here very soon. Damn, didn't make it. Oh. Well, not bad. Quite a bit of stuff. Let's head back. Yeah, I usually just kill the stuff I need on the way back. maybe what, by the time I get back, a couple 100,000 in loot, cash loot. Nothing really to write home about. I don't know what the event treasure box, like what their drop rate is. I mean, it's higher than a map piece, but lower than a Kaffir stone. Probably could do it from there. Calculations and stuff. Spreadsheet. There we go. Let's go repair first. I do. I really think Black Desert's a very pretty game. Just here is not very pretty. Yeah, I always try to repair after a grind session because I don't want to be in grinding and all of a sudden my shit starts breaking. Alright, let's open these. Well, yeah, I always try to remember to put this stuff in my storage. Honestly, I think grinding for the map piece is probably better on a seasoned character, as you also get the seasoned materials. Especially if you have an upgraded node, you get more seasoned material and you can make a lot more money. That's my advice on that. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, that's better. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let me close widget. What time is it? It's 12:30. Yeah, I don't really have time. I have to prepare. Starting like 1:30 for the meeting. I should probably shave. Can't be on camera, I'm all stubbly. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will do it again. I will try to get to it later tonight too. Maybe I might have like another spare hour to do. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know if I am. So yeah, thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one.